and welcome to the Taydow Show, the first ever show of the Taydow Show Season 1. And please like, comment, share, subscribe. And we are all things entertainment. We are all things inspiration. So let us just begin. We are going to begin with not so nice news. We have heard of the passing of Shongwe. Shongwe was working for SABC basically, and she was a news reader on Metro FM. She was also a host on Daily Theta, a talk show, and yeah, she did so many other things, voiceovers, and I think for me, my memory is her on Metro FM. And may her beautiful soul rest in peace, and my heartfelt condolences to the family, to the colleagues, people that knew her in depth. I felt it. I mean, imagine me just from a distance. Imagine how the people that are close to her are feeling. And we all know we're not going to do the whole speculation of her passing, but we're just going to say what is written on the articles, that she just passed on in her sleep at her home, and hopefully peacefully. And so one of my friends actually asked me, what did you like about her? Because obviously my heart was broken, and the fact that I was able to articulate and actually mention her characteristics like that, it was like someone that I actually knew. And I just realized then how much of a fan I was of her. So may her beautiful soul rest in peace. And I'm just gonna say something that I found so weird, right? This is something that I actually saw on when Take Off passed on, rest in peace, Take Off. And there was an article speaking about how many followers were added after the announcement of his passing. And I found that so weird. I was like, okay, that is so strange. Obviously I didn't have means to actually check and verify and all of those things. I didn't know before and after, but I just had to go by that article. So this time, yesterday, actually, I was like, it actually came back, and I was like, let me just look at Shongwe's Instagram, right? Did I not look? And yesterday she was on 56.8 thousand followers, right? And I was like, okay, let's start there. Lo and behold, before I recorded this, actually, she was on 57.9 thousand followers. So my thing is, what is it that makes people want to follow someone on Instagram after their passing? It is so weird to me. I don't know if it's FOMO. Maybe it's that thing of I want to be an alliance after that person's passing. Couldn't you be a follower then? Maybe it could have assisted her some way in her career, because we live in digital age, where algorithm matters and all of those things. So it's like, it's just so weird, because what is there that you are following? What more? What information do you want? Are you expecting her to post something or something like that? Because I'm just like, even if you wanted details of memorial service or a funeral, you could have just went to her page, looked at it, and then went out. But for you to follow someone after their passing, it is just strange to me. Maybe I'm just weird, but it's just, for me, it was just like, what are you trying to do? And are you trying to make yourself feel better because there's some guilt, or what is going on? But yeah, man, God's people are weird, and maybe I'm the weird one. So yeah, it was just weird. Like I was like, this is actually happening, when I saw those and I compared, and I was like, this is actually happening. So, but anyway, yeah, let us just move on to, I guess, other topics. Let us move on to, I guess, other news. Not so entertaining, but child, she brought the entertainment. I'm speaking about none other than Mrs. Booth, or Sonia Booth, and it was just chaotic, guys. If you don't know, she actually went onto Instagram to expose her husband's cheating and his ways, you know what I mean? You know, you can just go into her Instagram, because I'm not just someone that just wants to break news and whatever, but I just want us to have the after conversations, you know, after just realizing so many things. So for me, honestly, you know, when I saw that, my jaw dropped. I was the one that was there on social media. I was the one that was there on my WhatsApp statuses, just telling people, what, guys, can we all go there and check it out? Because this is juicy. This is juicy. You know, at first it was one of those things where it's like, yo, like, I even wanted to find out where she got the time to investigate and do all these things, because girl came with files, girl came with a binder, girl came with tea. You know what I mean? Everything, evidence from beginning to end, you know. And people like that, for me, I find them, I don't know, because they're different from how I would do things. So for me, it's like, what? Did you, you know, at first. However, second day, third day, it now gets to a point where it's like, okay, this is worrisome, you know. Yes, at first it was like tea. At first it was like expose, you know what I mean? And at first it was like, oh, you know what? She's probably like a woman scorned, and you know, the wrath everyone must feel, you know. And personally, I wouldn't do that, because I'm someone that really ISDIMA sami, guys, my dignity. Like, I love myself so much that I would not put myself in that situation just to make another person feel a certain way. And I'm not saying that this is something that might not happen to me, and never say never. That's what I'm trying to say. But right now, with the level that I'm at in my life, maybe in my 20s, guys, I would do that. I don't know. But no, right now, no, I'm gonna need my accountability partners to just be on the main line. Like, the minute I post something and something looks off, I need for them to tell me to take it down. I don't, guys. No, this is not the way. And I know there's gonna be a lot of people who are you to judge how is the way, but she knows deep down, after all of this is gone, after all of this has died down, after all of the people that would validate her, you know, that would like it and comment and just fuel her, you know, because there are people that are like that. And for me, speaking of people that are like that, I was like, I am going to monitor my friends on Instagram, my friends, everyone that I consider a friend. I'm going to monitor if they are liking those statuses, if they are commenting, because for me, people that move like that, I'm just not. No, thank you. I don't want anyone that moves funny. Yes, mistakes happen, and I'm not saying his cheating ways were mistakes, but I'm just saying that, you know, there are other ways of dealing with things outside of you just exposing and just digging up and just involving everyone and messing with my bag, tagging where I work or tagging my sponsorships and dealerships. No ways. I don't know what wicked ways I may participate in. I'm human, but I'm saying I'm very intentional with my friendships, and I'm intentional with how I do things, right? Yes. However, I'm also saying that I don't want friends where I would just have to wonder to myself, when is that day going to come when I'm just going, this person is just going to do all of these things, you know, on social media, on a social media platform. No ways. I was like, I'm looking, and I just want to see, because that will expose someone's character. You know, when you like something like that, and when you are putting fuel to the fire in something like that, that means you are as, you know, as the situation. I don't want to lie, guys. That is like a woman scorned, and that is just like wrath. And I'm not a fan of that. For me, for my life, for my circle, no thank you. Can we still keep things cute? Can we still maintain dignity? Because we don't know where we go in life, and just that one thing, and someone just decides, I'm just gonna tear your whole world apart. I don't care what you're gonna say about me, but nope, I'm not a fan of that at all. So, but anyway, yeah, so first day it was like, yo, it's tea, yo, ooh, you know. But second, third day, it's starting to become, girl, please love yourself, girl. It looks as if you you are now getting to a point where you realize maybe you gave him too many chances, and now he's still out here making you a pie, you know what I mean? And now it's coming down on you and you are feeling a certain way. So I think it's not the first time. It looks like it's not the first time he did this, and she's just regretting the fact that she did not forgive, she forgave him maybe the first, second, third time, I don't know. But it seems like someone that is just a woman scorned, and now she's just like going crazy. It looks like she's someone that could do that, slash tires and all those things. Anyway, we know the cheesecake story, we know it all, and I'm just not here to break it down to you guys. You can still go to Sonia Booth's Instagram page and just talk about that, but that is how I feel, and that is my outlook and my perspective around this whole thing, you know. And it's even sad when the people that you are accusing are paying you no mind, like life is going on, you know. Usually when you find people like that, they will probably close down their Instagram or they'd be quiet and whatever. No, life is going on for Mr. Booth and the other lady, you know. And it's just like, yo, I think maybe that's what grinds her more. It's like, you guys are not moved by what I'm doing, you know. So I think she should just love herself more than what she's actually feeling, because feelings fade, man, and there are certain things that would just stay forever in our eyes, in our perspective, you know. And yeah, that's just my opinion, you know. So yeah, let's move to the third segment. We are going to call this Izimemezelo, which means announcements in isiZulu. This is just reserved for anyone that wants maybe to participate and just send me something where there will be announcements, whether even myself, maybe if there's a new show that we want to review, whether any announcements that are available. If someone has an event and would like for me to just shout it out, I can just memezela and just let them know. So that is the second installment. So because we don't have anything, I'm just letting you guys know that there is an installment like that, so that you can just, you know, hit your girl up and we can just do the things. Third segment, we're gonna call that random act of kindness or random act of giving, or just a gratitude segment, you know, where we just shout out the people that are doing so well, people that we have noticed are doing something, whether it is in giving, whether, I don't know, but something that would just make us feel good about being South Africans despite all of what is going on around us, you know. Okay, this shout out is going to DJ Black Coffee, who went to schools around Durban, and that happened, I think, on Monday. And he gave and donated school shoes and, you know, all the things that are needed, you know, for school, specifically school shoes and school uniform, to 100 learners, you know. So that is like kudos to you. And you know, this is something that we also can do, you know. I think this segment is something that I would just like to encourage people that see and identify certain things that they are actually able to do, because sometimes we get so busy with life and forget to just be kind, you know, to just be giving, and to, you know, to just be those people that we would like other people to be to us, you know. And I mean, we're living in South Africa. There's no way you cannot identify even just one day, or even just money that you, or time or resources that you can provide or give, you know. So this is a challenge, obviously, to all of you guys to just identify maybe someone. I mean, we're going into December right now, and yes, I know some people would like toys and whatever, but you know, if you could just look, because now it's November, you can just maybe say to yourself, December and January, I can just put away like 100 rand or 200 rand or however amount, and just allocate or identify one child that would need pants, I mean school pants or school shoes, or maybe I could just contribute to their stationery. I mean, 200 rand can go far, or however amount, you know. I'm just not limiting you, I'm just making an example where you can just donate, like adopt a child, if I could put it that way, and just give them something, you know, for January, you know. I'm not boxing you guys in how you can do it, but I'm just saying, Jewis, you know, there are things that we can look at and be like, I can avail myself for this, you know. So this is a challenge as well to you guys. Actually, I don't know, because there's a scripture in Matthew 6, I think, that speaks about not letting people see what you are doing, you know, for charity and all of those things. But I think in this instance, I just want to practice what I preach, and I just want it to be evidence to you guys that I actually, when I'm challenging you guys, I'm actually doing it. So I think I'm gonna do something. I'm obviously not going to post the child or children or whatever, but maybe I'm just going to post the things that I had bought and given to that person, you know, so that there is just evidence. And I'm not going to make it like a spectacle, you know, type of thing. I'm just going to post, maybe even if it's a photo, just to let you guys know and make you guys see that I actually I practice what I preach. So that is actually just a challenge, I guess, because it doesn't mean we have to be like billionaires or millionaires to touch and impact, you know. You can do it anyway, you know. So please share your stories. If maybe there's a random act of kindness that you did, you gave to someone, or actually even you gave way to someone in traffic, because we know how hard that is for your ego, you know. So that random act of kindness where someone just wanted to cut you off and you did not, you know, you did not pop off, or just being intentional in just smiling throughout your day, where you know that you are not about that. So let us just share those stories and comment. And the last segment, we are going to call it ships, because we're going to talk about relationships, friendships, every ship, you know. So because this is the first episode, I'm just going to pose a question to you guys, and maybe we can unpack it next week. But let me just ask you, what does accountability look like to you? Please don't box it. Don't think about it in terms of friendships or relationships or your children or whatever. Just, what do you think accountability is, and what does it look like to you, and how would you like to receive it? In terms of when you say someone is accountable and you are agreeing that they are accountable, what does that look like for you when they do it to you, and what does it look like for you to extend it, and how you can take accountability in situations? So that is basically what I'm asking. Then we can unpack it. I'm just gonna make this short because this is our first episode. Yeah, that is actually the first episode. We did not talk much about anything, but I just wanted an introduction of the Taydow Show. I'm doing this whole look so that I can have like an alter ego, you know what I mean? So that it separates from the other things that I do, that I know that Taydow Show is the Taydow Show. So anyway, guys, thank you for joining me. Thank you for hearing me out. Please don't forget to like, comment, guys, because this is an interactive show. I want to find out what you guys think. I want to know what you guys are up to. I want to know what you guys agree with or disagree with in terms of the many topics that we are going to cover and unpack. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much. Please subscribe, please like, guys, so that it just does the whole algorithm thing, you know. So thank you so much. Until next time. Mwah.